We are Cory and Wallace, an early retired couple that are getting ready to embark on a journey around the world. But before we take off, we're excited to share and document some of our favorite outdoor activities around our beautiful home, Terrace, BC. Today brings us to Prince Rupert BC. Our friends Ian and Tracy are going to stay here tonight, and they're going to stay at the Knickknack campground, and they actually got a cabin, and I'll show you. So in Prince Rupert, where it rains a lot, this is the cabin, and it's not much, but it's indoors, and it's dry. We didn't visit the North Pacific Cannery on this trip due to the rain, but we've included some photos from our visit on August 25th, 2011 to give you a glimpse of what this fascinating museum offers. The North Pacific Cannery, located in Port Edward, is a historically significant site that showcases the rich history of the Pacific Coast fishing and canning industry. Established in 1889, it is the oldest cannery in British Columbia, operating for nearly a century before closing down in 1981. The cannery was a hub of activity employing a diverse workforce of Indigenous people, including Japanese, Chinese, and European workers. At its peak, it processed vast quantities of salmon, a vital resource for the local economy. After its closure, the site was preserved as a National Historic Site of Canada, allowing for future generations to explore its history. Situated on Scenic River, the cannery's remote location made it largely self-sufficient with its own power plant, machine shops, and living quarters, reflecting the ingenuity and resilience of people who worked there.
So we managed to get a window table at Opa Sushi. As you can see, we're upstairs here in the restaurant dining room, and it's just this really cool, almost loft space up here with all these exposed wood beams. And that is our view for lunch today. You can just see a little bit of the harbor. Probably not really, because it's raining today. And yeah, we're gonna sit here and enjoy lunch for the next little bit.
As far as being celiac, here is a really good place. They take really good care of you. I ordered some of the special rolls. Obviously they're gonna have to alter them, but they're more than willing to do that. The rolls won't taste exactly like they're supposed to, but that's expected when you're ordering gluten-free, unfortunately.
The nice thing is that they were very aware of gluten allergies, so even some of the ingredients that may contain wheat gluten, they were very careful. You know, they were telling Cory, that she can't have that roll because of these ingredients. So we asked to read the labels on the bottles of the sauces just to confirm, and so they can adjust accordingly. But it's always nice when they're, erring on the side of caution.
And we actually ended up talking to the chef, which happens more often than not. But I do appreciate the extra effort for them.
Yeah, just one of the extra challenges we have to go through when you're dealing with celiac disease and being gluten-free, unfortunately. That is what it is.
So these are the stairs going down. You definitely have to be careful when it's wet. They are very steep. This is the main street of Prince Rupert. This is 3rd Street.
3rd Avenue.
3rd Ave. And we're gonna go get coffee from
little coffee shop called Javadot Cup, and it's in a Pretty cool spot. It's an old bank building, the old Royal Bank of Canada building, so it looks pretty neat on the inside.
Yeah. So I'll give you a quick tour when we get in. What do you think of your mocha?
It's good. This place always makes really good coffee. There's not too many coffee shops in Prince Rupert, but this is definitely the best as far as I'm concerned.
This place is always a nice quiet place to come. And the chai latte, always delicious. I always enjoy it. Hey, where'd you find that?
It was in the truck.
Nice.
I haven't used it in years.
Prince Rupert, a coastal city in British Columbia, Canada, is situated on Cane Island near the mouth of the Skeena River on the province's northwest coast, approximately 30 miles or 48 kilometers south of the Alaska border. Named after Prince Rupert of Rhine, the first governor of the Hudson Bay Company, the city was founded in 1910 as the terminus for the Grand Trunk Pacific Railway. This railway was designed to be a major transportation route connecting the interior of Canada to the Pacific Ocean.
It's pretty rough.
City Hall.
So, it's just a little Filipino market.
Prince Rupert is famous for its wet climate, boasting one of the highest annual rainfall totals in Canada. Today was no exception, so we embraced the rain and explored the town, making a good rain jacket essential, especially since the frequent sideways rain renders an umbrella nearly useless.
This is Prince Rupert City Hall.
We just walked around downtown. We got a cup of coffee, took the kids for a walk down the main street.
Got rained on.
Yes, that's very wet. And now we're going to go for a walk around the harbor, and maybe we'll get lucky, see some wildlife. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, there's always the possibility that there's some whales out there. And then we'll just go and check out the visitor center as well while we're here.
This is a cute little souvenir shop. This looks like it's the kids section. Whole bunch of toy trucks, puzzles, building. And we just left the store. And heading to the visitor center.
And around this area, this is the Prince Rupert, mostly tourist area, Bay. And we have cool coffee shop around there, which is the cappuccino. And
just that
you were there?
Javadot Cup or something.
Dolly's? Oh,
No,
Java?
Javadot,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Java also have a good coffee.
Good, yeah.
And then cappuccino is also one of the most popular because they have really cool like goodies in there. They bake it on their own and it's very fresh all the time. Yeah, it's always fresh because they don't bake too much, just a little bit. And then every time you go there, it's always fresh. Dolly's Fish Market is also next to Cappuccino. It's the Dolly's Fish Market. They specialize in seafood, so they have really good chowders and they have fish and chips. And if you don't like your fish with butter, they can do pan fried, and they have the gluten-free options as well. Shops and museums, and I think that's probably.
I just left the visiting center and now it leads out onto the marina. This is the marina. There's lots of boats out here. It's a big fishing town, so it's right on the ocean. This is the ocean that we're looking at. The Port of Prince Rupert is North America's closest port to Asia, positioning it as a vital hub for international trade. The city's economy is primarily driven by the port, along with the thriving fishing and tourism industry. Prince Rupert's proximity to rich fishing grounds has made it a key center for the fishing industry, particularly known for salmon and halibut. I'm just hanging out here on the harbor, just waiting for everybody to join us because I think they're going to the bathroom. But we finally got a break from the rain, which is kind of nice. Feels like it's starting up again. But if you could smell what I'm smelling, it smells like diesel and fish. And that's because the marina, due to the amount of boats and stuff, the smell kind of just lingers. It's pretty much the same for almost any marina. In Prince Rupert, this is a cruise port. I'm not sure how many or what line of cruises come here, because at one point the cruises were not stopping here, and I believe they are now stopping here again. So that's good for the town, good for tourism. If you wanted to catch the ferry here, it goes to Haida Gwaii, and then there's also another ferry that goes all the way down to Port Hardy, which is Vancouver Island, and then you would have to drive your way to Victoria or wherever else on the island that you want. This is where the cruise ships come in. It actually is really close to the marina. I did not know that, but we wandered over. All these shipping containers are food trucks to cater to the tourists as they come off the cruise ships. On the walk of the seawall, there's these plaques. I guess you can buy them and just use them in memory. We took a stroll along the harbor. Despite the rain, it was still beautiful. The mist added a mystical quality to the landscape, making a walk along the harbor a unique, peaceful experience. The seagulls and other seabirds often flew ahead, adding to the coastal charm.
Well, you guys, I think we're gonna leave it there for today. We didn't get to see as much of Prince Rupert as we would have liked because it's raining quite a bit today. Sometimes that's just what you get on the wet coast. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.